Hey guys, happy Pride Month! I thought a good way to start the month and celebrate is to make some rainbow sugar cookies, so let's get started, shall we? Alright, had to take the stand mixer out for this one. I'm going to take a stick of unsalted softened butter and some granulated sugar. You can use brown sugar in this if you want to, but the white sugar is going to make your cookie a little bit more crunchy, and I did want this to be more crunchy. And I'm just going to cream the sugar and the butter together until I get a nice pasty consistency. Make sure it's not grainy at all. Then I'm going to add an egg and an egg yolk, and that extra egg yolk is good because it's going to add a little bit of chewiness to the cookie as well. I also added some vanilla extract and a little bit of almond extract, and that almond extract is going to add some extra flavor to this. I'm going to continue creaming everything together, and now it's time for our dry ingredients. And the first ingredient is going to be instant vanilla pudding mix. And if you remember my chocolate chip cookie video, I also used vanilla pudding mix in that as well. It's a great flavor enhancer, and I highly recommend using it. I also added some salt, some baking soda, not baking powder, and all-purpose flour. I'm just going to fold all of my ingredients together using my rubber spatula. You can continue using the stand mixer for this if you'd like, but I'd rather just do this by hand for personal reasons, I guess. I don't really have a good reason for this, but I noticed that my cookie dough was a little bit on the soft side, so I added a little bit more flour just to kind of make it more doughy. And that's okay. You don't want it to be too dry, and this is not dry at all. This actually came out perfect. And now it's time to add our rainbow sprinkles, and I used a lot. I figured Pride Month, we gotta celebrate, so the more the merrier. So I'm going to be folding all of that in there, and you're just going to make sure that's all incorporated. It would be the same thing if you were using chocolate chips, but we're not using chocolate chips, we're using rainbow sprinkles. And this is looking great. So now it's time to scoop our dough onto a baking sheet lined with parchment. I'm going to take a cookie scoop here. You can get this anywhere. Any supermarket or kitchen store should have them. And I'm going to take each scoop and put it on my baking sheet lined with parchment. And this should actually make 30 cookies. And once you scoop all of that on there, I'm going to take every single cookie dough and roll it by hand. And the reason why I'm doing this is to shape the dough so that when they bake later in the oven, they come out as perfect looking cookies. And if you want to leave them like this, that's totally fine, but I think it comes out better this way. And also it adds a little bit of extra moisture because, well, body heat. I know that sounds disgusting, but trust me, you get a better end result this way. When you're finally done rolling all of your cookie dough, we're going to put this entire tray in the refrigerator for 1 hour uncovered. While that's happening, preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Now that it's been an hour, take your cookies out of the fridge. Your oven should be completely preheated, and now we can start putting these cookie doughs on separate cookie trays. And if you only have one cookie tray, that's totally fine. Just make sure that when you bake your cookies, you spread your cookies out a bit and leave the other ones in the fridge until you're ready to bake them, because you're probably going to have to do more than one batch. And these are going into a 350 degree Fahrenheit oven for 15 to 20 minutes. Mine baked for approximately 18 minutes, but all ovens are different, so yours might take 15 minutes, it might take 20 minutes. Just keep an eye on them, because in the end they should look like this. And these smell wonderful. It has a nice strong vanilla flavor thanks to that vanilla pudding mix. And I'm just going to let them cool on a rack. And now it's time to finally try them. I'm going to crack one of these open, and as you can see, it has layers and layers of sprinkles. It's super colorful, and it's so playful and fun. And it's time to try one, and it is delicious. I love these cookies. You can taste a little bit of the almond extract, but the vanilla flavor is the strongest here. And yeah, I had to have a glass of milk with it because, well, milk and cookies. And yeah, it's a great combo. Watch out, Oreos. You didn't hear me say that. And just like I wanted, they're crispy on the outside and chewy on the inside. All right, guys, please have a happy and safe Pride Month. Make these cookies, enjoy them. I hope you all enjoyed this one. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.